And welcome back to another Star Wars review. Before I begin, I would like to say to everyone, Happy Veterans Day, and I'd like um, anyone who knows a veteran of war to thank them and tell them that I said thank you for all their service. And yeah, so I know lately I've not been doing some reviews due to technical difficulties, but I have solved those difficulties, and so now I will be doing a lot more reviews from now on. The first of which is one I've been meaning to review for a while. I've had it for about 2 months now. Um, and so I just thought I would get it out of the way right now. And that is of the new 2010 Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder, which of course we see in episode 5, where it became famous. Because, it is in a bunch of other video games like, or bunch of video games like Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, Star Wars Empire, Forces of Corruption, and just Empire at War. Um, but those are I'm sure there's more, but those are the ones I know off the top of my head right now. Um, this vehicle is really great. I'm going to begin with the features because it does have a lot. This vehicle includes 3 play features, but you can replace them with 3 collector features, which I usually have them on. And those 3 are the back tail gun and the 2 laser cannons. Um, so I'm going to begin with the laser cannon, or the tail gun. Usually I don't have the plated ones on, but I want to be ready because it kind of take a while to get them on. This one is the cable tail gun, which of course we see tying up the legs of the AT-AT Walker during the Battle of Hoth in episode 5. So someone who had like the AT-AT Walker, old or new, could pretend like it's tying up the walker, because this shoots, and but the cable is still connected to the back of the vehicle, um, because some assemblies require no tools are needed, and I don't think stickers need to be applied, but it the way you can take this out, this little thing, with a peg, or because it's a peg, and where you store the rest of the string is in this little compartment under the vehicle. It just closes and stuff, and it's uh yeah. This turret or laser tailgun is very large in size, especially compared to the collector's tailgun, which I usually have on. It has a little bit more detail, but they're both pretty detailed. But this one is more uh, uh, in scale, whereas this one's like huge. It looks, I think if it was this like this in the movie, kind of make the vehicle fly like this or something so big. But yeah, and you can just remove it and put the collector's version on. They both have pegs under them. And also, I'd like to say, I just noticed when I was putting all the play features on that the little projectile that shoots out, you know how it has a string on it? Well, somehow the string untied from the projectile, so that's a little flaw Hasbro made. I guess they should have like maybe made the knot a little better, or maybe glued it or something. So that could be an issue to some people. The other 2 play features are the 2 front, or the top front, 2 laser cans, which also shoot with a little button on the side right there. And they're not really detailed. I'm just gonna take them out right now. And here is what the collector's version one looks like. This one is more detailed. You can see more of the molding detail, I guess you could say, at the top of it and on the rest of it. The way you put it in is the little hole right there. You put the little peg at the end of this in the hole, and then there's another hole right there which you put the other peg into. And they stay on pretty well, all of them, including the tail gun. It's really steady. I guess this is the other side. and but this just makes the whole vehicle look more true to the movies. So those are the only play features. There are many other features, like these little flaps that come up. I think these are like shields or something, like shield generators for the ship, but they can't be that good. There's detail inside of them, but for some reason they decided to color the inside of this vehicle brown, which I don't understand why, but I guess it's, I don't know, just some kind of their default color for something they don't know how to color. And it clips back in, or I guess you could say. Also, to make like battle damage, there's this little part right here which you can remove, like so. And it's really detailed as well. And then you can take this off, and then there's more in there. I think all these little brown spots are really detailed, except for the fact that, you know, they're brown. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. Maybe I think they should have painted it maybe a little dark gray, or maybe just a bunch of different colors. Put some detail into that. The cockpit opens. It's kind of hard to get open at first, and it fits room for two figures. It's pretty detailed in there actually, except for the front. I can't really. Right here, there's nothing really there. That's where I think they should have included stickers just to make it look better. But the whole cockpit is really detailed. There's controls back there for the tail gunner, and it's one of the best cockpits I've seen. Even the floor where their feet would be is detailed. You can't really see it, I guess. And actually, so is the top, the windshield, or the cockpit window itself. You can feel the molding detail. Other detail includes the paint job, which is just the regular white and gray type colors, and the little red kind of at the front. And also the Star Wars writing, which I think it's Arabish. Kind of sounds like Arabic to me, but you know, I don't know what any of it means. I haven't looked it up or anything. It also has landing gear that's retractable, and it's also very steady as well. And there's the bottom. So now I'll read to you from the box as always. When I bought this, for some reason the side of it was all torn up by somebody else, but it was the only one they had at the time. So I had no choice but to pick up this one. It's not a problem to me. Of course the box converts to a diorama. So I'll read to you from the back. It says, piloting a snowspeeder, Luke leads Rogue Squadron in an assault on Imperial forces that have landed on Hoth. Equipped with laser cannons and a tow cable, snowspeeders are T-47 airspeeders that have been modified to withstand the ice planet's brutal climate. The huge AT-AT walkers can't be brought down with cannon fire, so Luke tells his group to tangle the cable around the walker's legs, a tactic that successfully brings down one of the behemoths. I don't know what that means. So yeah, here's the back, and yeah, so this is a pretty great vehicle. Check out my rating, and that's about it. So until my next review, keep collecting. Bye.